Welcome to EduTap and welcome to today's Finance 360-degree session in which we are going to cover two very important news articles. The first one is the news article that has been released by the Reserve Bank of India. So this is the press release that has been released by the Reserve Bank of India. That is regarding the Financial Literacy Week of 2024, as well as there is the Financial Literacy Ideathon that has already been released by the Reserve Bank of India. As well as the RBI has also released different steps that the RBI is taking, as well as the other organizations that is connected with the RBI, they are taking for the financial literacy. So it is going to provide you very good material for the descriptive answer writing. This news article, the press release of the RBI, it will provide you many of the points that you can use in your descriptive answer writing. So this news article is very important from the objective point of view, from the descriptive point of view for any of the examination, let it be the NABARD. So in the NABARD, recently in the descriptive part of the examination, there was a question from the Financial Inclusion Index, as well as financial literacy itself is very important in NABARD also, in SEBI also, and in RBI Grade B examination also. So these news articles are very important from all the regulatory bodies exam point of view. As well as the second news article is a small news article, but here it is important that the IREDA and the Punjab National Bank has joined hands to co-finance the renewable energy projects. So we are going to understand about this also. Okay. So these news articles, we are going to have the coverage of both of them. So good morning Shalini, good morning Saurish, good morning Kavya, good morning Mehak, Amrit, Mrunal, Tejasvi, Nilesh, Pratul, Pramod, Believer, Vani and Lokesh. So welcome to the class everyone. Let's start with the session. But before that, do subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you can continue getting such important information from the exam point of view, and join our Telegram channel for the PDF of this session. So let's start with our today's first topic, that is the Financial Literacy Week 2024 that has been recently announced by the Reserve Bank of India, that it is going to be observed from February 26 to March 1st, 2024. So Reserve Bank of India is going to observe the Financial Literacy Week from February 26 to March 1st, 2024 on the theme. So always remember the theme of the Financial Literacy Week. So that is make a right start, become financially smart. So you can understand that this is for the young adults, that they have to make a right start and they have to become financially smart. So the students who the young adults, they have to start their financial journey. They have to make a right start at the right time. Okay, they need to have the accounts. They need to have, they need to become financially aware, because many of the students also, many of the young adults also, they have started using the mobile phones. They have started transacting through the UPI. So they also need to be financially smart. Okay, so my father opened my bank account today. It's so easy. You can understand that the idea is to promote the opening of the accounts, the making of the students financially aware. Okay, so this is the idea. I can aspire higher by availing an education loan from any bank. So this is about promoting the financial literacy in the young adults, in the students as well. Okay, so this is the theme, that make a right start, become financially smart. So now the Financial Literacy Week has been observed every year since 2016 with the aim of promoting the financial literacy among different age groups, among different geographies and such. Okay, as well as the theme of the previous year was good financial behavior, your savior, and the theme of this year is make a right start, become financially smart. So remember the theme very clearly, make a right start, become financially smart. Okay. So now the details are that the theme for this year is targeted towards young adults, mainly students. Objective is to increase the awareness on the advantages of inculcating the financial discipline, the financial behavior from an early age, with the inputs on saving, that how you can save and how you can earn money on your saving, how you can earn interest on your saving, the budgeting, the expenditure that you are doing, the receipts that you are going, how to manage all of that, the power of compounding, that if you are investing, there is the power of compounding that is there. Your interest can be on the compound basis. The banking essentials as well as the cyber hygiene. Okay, so you can see here that my mobile battery is running low. Here is a charging port that will come to my rescue, but avoid the public charging ports or portable wall chargers. Only use, if you have to use a wall charge, if you have to use a charger from any unknown place, at least use it that is connected with the wall, that has a wall socket. Okay, otherwise what will happen, the cyber criminals may steal your data and personal details through the public charging station. So this is the idea, that you have to make your children, you have to make the students, the young adults aware about the cyber hygiene, about the frauds that can happen also. So this is the theme, this is the Financial Literacy Week of 2024, where the main focus is being given to the young adults, mainly students, with the objective to increase the awareness on the advantages of inculcating the financial discipline from an early age, so they understand that how they can get the benefits from the whole financial system, as well as how they have to make themselves secure from the cyber criminals, from the fraudsters. Okay, now there is a big announcement in the Financial Literacy Week 2024 that is regarding the Financial Literacy Ideathon. So as part of Financial Literacy Week campaign of 2024, the RBI has announced a Financial Literacy Ideathon. Ideathon means that the ideas are being taken by the Reserve Bank of India. So the aim of this Ideathon is bringing innovative ideas, demanding innovative ideas, we can say, from postgraduate students on creative strategies that the RBI can use to propagate financial literacy among the youth, so as to empower them to engage in responsible financial behavior and take the informed financial decisions. So this is the Financial Literacy Ideathon that has been released by the Reserve Bank of India, so that here the criteria is that the postgraduate students can put their ideas for this Ideathon. Okay, there are the winning prizes also that you can see if the ideas are relevant, if they are new, if they are innovative, if they are good and they can be accepted, then they will get the win prizes also. Okay, so here you can understand that the aim, remember the aim, it is to propagate the financial literacy among the youth. So the youth is the focus point here, so as to empower them to engage in responsible financial behavior and take informed financial decision. So this is the whole idea of the Ideathon that you can read more about. I have provided you it in the PDF that you will get. So prizes, when, how, even if you want to get yourself enrolled in this Ideathon, you can also do so, right? Because it is open till 1st March, I guess. So now coming to the points, the highlights that has been provided by the Reserve Bank of India that you can use in your descriptive answer writing. Okay. So maybe the sessions are going a little lengthier, but I am trying to provide you as many points as I can that I was able to find in the document that was additionally released by the Reserve Bank of India. Okay, so bear with me. Okay, so RBI collaborates with stakeholders. So this is the document that has been released by the Reserve Bank of India on its website with the Financial Literacy Week 2024 press release. So you can read this from the document itself. So RBI collaborates with stakeholders to undertake various initiatives aimed at promoting the financial literacy in the country in India, some of which are listed below. So this has been provided by the Reserve Bank of India. First is the RBI website. So the RBI website hosts a microsite. There is a microsite that is available in the RBI website that is on the financial education, that is present in English, Hindi and 11 vernacular languages, offering comic books, films, messages on financial planning and games, etc. The National Center for Financial Education, I hope you have understood and heard about the NSFE. That is a very important report that is there, that is under the NCFE. So NCFE, it has been set up by all the financial sector regulators, let it be the SEBI, RBI, IRDAI or PFRDA. So there are the 4 regulators, mota in our country. So they all are a part, they all have set up this NCFE as a Section 8 company under Companies Act 2013. So what is a Section 8 company? Anyone knows? Tell me in the comment section that what is a Section 8 company, if you know. Okay. So Section 8 company, as NCFE has been set up as a Section 8 company under the Companies Act of 2013 to undertake the basic financial education programs. So this NCFE has been set up to undertake the basic financial education program to enhance the financial literacy in the country and to develop suitable content for increasing financial literacy among the masses in the country. So yes, Nilesh has given the idea. Section 8 company is a non-profit organization. Okay, so the NCFE has been established as a non-profit organization. There was a question in the RBI Grade B previous year that was regarding the ONDC. That was also so this was a 10 marks question. So ONDC was also a NPO, that is a non-profit organization that was established as a Section 8 company under the Companies Act of 2013. NCFE is same. Okay, it is a non-profit organization. Now NSFE, that is actually a document. So NSFE is the National Strategy on Financial Education. That is a document that has been released by the NCFE. Okay, NCFE in collaboration with the regulators and stakeholders has developed the NSFE, that is a document for 2020 to 2025 to enhance the financial literacy nationwide, aligning with the vision promoting the financial inclusion in the country. Okay, so it aims to empower the individuals across the society to manage finances effectively and advocate for a multi-stakeholder approach from a community approach, that through the community we have to boost the financial literacy in the country. Okay, community wise, like we have to make the community aware and we have to make the financial inclusion in the farther of the areas. So this is the NSFE, that is actually a document for 2020 to 2025. Okay, now financial literacy centers. So all of these points you can use in your answer writing regarding any of the financial literacy question that is out there. Okay, so financial literacy centers, commercial banks have been advised to establish financial literacy centers in all the districts. So commercial banks, remember it is for the commercial banks, they have been advised to establish the financial literacy centers in all the districts to provide financial education, especially in the rural areas. Okay, they also conduct the outdoor camps monthly to raise awareness about the financial products. Center for Financial Literacy project, this initiative is taken by the RBI, which engages specific banks and the NGOs, non-governmental organizations at the block level to boost the community-driven financial literacy. So as I have told you that there is a community-driven financial literacy. We have to make the young adults aware about the financial system, and then they will make aware the whole of the community about the financial system. So you can understand that a mother should be educated for her children to get education or something. So that is the idea, that make the females educated in the family. They will also educate their own children, their daughters and such. Similar is the idea of the community driven financial literacy. Make the young adults or make the elders aware. They will make the other peoples aware in their community. Launched with the aim of adopting innovative and inclusive methods. Museums of RBI. So there are 2 museums have been set up by the Reserve Bank of India to educate the public about money, banking and monetary history, thereby increasing the awareness. Next is Financial Literacy Week. That is what we are studying right now. So Financial Literacy Week is the annual initiative of the Reserve Bank of India, which was started in which year? In the first slide I have discussed with you that the Financial Literacy Week has been started, has been observed from which year? Now tell me in the comment section. Okay. So RBI's annual initiative promotes awareness through the campaigns. RBI do the campaigns. RBI also put the posters like the pictures you have seen with the children, with banks displaying posters and content in their branches, ATMs and websites. So yes, Financial Literacy Week started in 2016. Mass media campaigns. RBI also does the public awareness campaigns, that is under the RBI Kehta Hai. Educates the public about banking facilities and the services, focusing on their rights and responsibilities among other topics. Integration into education with the help of several state education boards. Modules on financial education have been introduced in the school. Outreach activities, regional offices of the Reserve Bank of India across the country, they also conduct various awareness campaigns and town hall events in various locations to promote awareness on various topics. So this is it. Now coming to the next point, that is the last highlight of today's Financial Literacy Week topic. So that is the NCFE. NCFE that we have discussed, that is a non-profit organization which has also released the NSFE document of 2020-2025. So now you can understand that the Financial Literacy Week 2024 that has the theme that is make a right start, become financially smart. So in this connection, Financial Literacy Week will be observed, that you have understood, and the theme that is of the Financial Literacy Week 2024, this is in alignment with the strategic objective of the National Strategy for Financial Education. So remember that this theme of the Financial Literacy Week, this is in alignment of the strategic objective of the NSFE, that is the document. So NCFE, under the NCFE we have NCFE is the National Center for Financial Education. Under the NCFE we have the NSFE, and this theme of the Financial Literacy Week, this is in alignment with the strategic objective of the National Strategy for Financial Education, that is NSFE 2020-2025. So let's see. So this is the NSFE. Though I hope that you have already gone through the NSFE, because this is always in discussions at one time or another, and this is very important from the RBI, SEBI and NABARD point of view, from the examination point of view. Okay, so the theme is make a right start, become financially smart, and this is in alignment with the strategic objective of the NSFE. So the vision of NSFE is a financially aware and empowered India. So that is the vision of NSFE. The first point is to inculcate financial literacy concepts among the various sections of the population through financial education to make it an important life skill. So this is somehow related to the theme of recent Financial Literacy Week 2024, that we have to make the financial education as an important life skill, as well as the various sections of the population should be financially literate and encourage active savings behavior. So this is the theme that is related to these 2 points of the strategic objective of the NSFE. Okay, now dimension. So there are different dimensions in the NSFE, that is the life stages of target segment. So there are the target segments, that are the children, young adults, adults in workforce and senior citizen. We have to promote the financial literacy in these groups. A special focus should be given to the women also, with focus on women. Dimension 2 is geography, with focus on vulnerable social groups. So rural areas, first the promotion should be in the rural areas, the aspirational districts, the urban areas with focus on urban poor and migrants. Then the third dimension is economic sector with focus on informal sector. So agriculture with focus on small and marginal farmers, they should have the financial literacy. Second, MSME sectors, micro, small and medium enterprises with focus on skilled and unskilled laborers, artisans, the crafts people and such. In the unorganized sector and the self-help groups. Now 5 C's. So there was a question in the RBI Grade B 2019-2021 that there was a question from the 5 C's. Okay, so under the NSFE there is the 5 C's, that is content has to be developed for promoting the financial literacy. Capacity has to be developed. Okay, community wide literacy plans should be there. Through the community behavior, the financial literacy has to be promoted. Communication and collaboration. So these are the 5 C's that are of the NSFE. Okay, I have not brought much much information on the NSFE, otherwise this will be a very lengthy session, and the sessions have to be kept short. So this is all regarding the NSFE and the Financial Literacy Week of the 2024. If you want more information about the NSFE, I can there is a previous session on the Financial Literacy Week 2023. You can watch that session, or I will bring it in the next session if you ask so, or if there is any comments that you want the more information about the NSFE. Otherwise this much is relevant, this much is important, that we have discussed the dimensions, the 5 C's and everything. This is regarding the NSFE. Okay, now coming to IREDA and the Punjab National Bank, they have joined hands for the co-lending, co-finance in the renewable energy project. So IREDA and the PNB, they have come into a memorandum of understanding, MOU, aimed at advancing renewable energy initiatives across the nation. So give me a thumbs up if the previous news article is clear and everything is clear now. So now we are going to focus on the MOU that has been signed between the two organizations, and this IREDA, this is under the Government of India. It is a Government of India enterprise that focuses on funding the renewable energy projects in the country to boost the renewable energy in our country. Okay. So this is loan disbursements has happened more than rupees 1,05,000 crores. This is by the IREDA. Now IREDA has done a MOU with the PNB. So the idea is that the agreement signed at IREDA's office, it paves the way for the joint efforts to be taken by the IREDA and the PNB collectively for supporting a diverse spectrum of renewable energy projects, so that because the IREDA has limited of the capacity, so it is partnering up with the different organizations so that the more of the renewable energy projects can work in the country. So these includes, now the MOU includes diverse spectrum of renewable energy projects that have to be boosted. These include the joint lending that has to be done for the renewable energy projects by the PNB and IREDA. They will come together for the joint lending. Loan syndication. Loan syndication means it is a form of loan business that IREDA and the PNB will do, in which two or more lenders, so here we have the two lenders, IREDA and PNB, they will jointly provide loans for one or more borrowers on the same loan terms and with different duties sign the same loan agreement. So this is the idea, that they will also do loan syndication. Underwriting will also be done by the IREDA and PNB for the renewable energy projects, so that the projects can get easy loan from any other organization also. Management of trust and retention accounts. So this is a kind of account that is managed. The lender, borrower, they are the part of the trust and retention account, and this is held by a third party, that is usually a bank. Okay, so what happens that in this trust and retention account, the borrower deposits the money that is being used for the returning of the interest and the principal to the lender. So this is a kind of account. The management of trust and retention account for the borrowers of the IREDA. So here the lender will be the IREDA and the borrower will be for any of the renewable energy project. The third party, the bank, that is PNB, will maintain this account so that the borrower can submit the money on the regular intervals that can be used for paying back the interest and the principal. Okay, if the borrower thinks that, okay, this is the profit that I can use for later on time. And working towards competitive terms of sanction, that the competitive interest rate can be provided, including prices on the pricing on the IREDA borrowings. So through the collaboration, IREDA and PNB, they have come together. They will also invest in bonds that are issued by either organization that is related to renewable energy projects also. So this is the whole idea, that the MOU has happened so that the two organizations have come together to further boost the renewable energy projects through the co-financing, through the co-lending. So this is it regarding this news article. So here we have discussed the whole of the news article. Now if there is any confusion, NSFE, this has been set up by the four regulators. The RBI, the SEBI, the IRDAI and the PFRDA. So they all are the like stakeholders, we can say, or the regulators that have helped in the setting up of NSFE. So NSFE, now it is the national so this is the National Center for Financial Education, that is a Section 8 company under the Companies Act. This is a non-profit organization that has also released the NSFE. So National Center for Financial Education, in consultation with the four financial sector regulators, RBI, SEBI, PFRD, IRDAI and other relevant stakeholders, has prepared the NSFE 2020-2025, and this NSFE we have discussed in brief. The 5 C's are very important, that is content has to be developed for the financial literacy, the capacity has to be developed, people have to be trained, and so the community wide through the community, there should be the push that should be given to the financial literacy. Communication and collaboration have to be done. Okay, all of these 5 C's have been explained in a previous session that was related to the financial literacy week of 2023. So if you want, I can bring more of the information on NSFE, but this is a part of the report section that you can cover in your reports tab. If you have EduTap course or through any of the course, you must have this document of NSFE. Okay, so this is it for today. This is the first question. Try to answer this question. This is a homework question, as well as this is the second question, very easy question. So do give the right answer of the 2 questions. Now there is a big announcement that EduTap has brought for you, the comprehensive guidebooks for RBI, NABARD and SEBI, so that through a single guidebook you can get much of the information regarding the examination and get your many of the queries resolved. Okay, if you want to know about the syllabus, if you want to know about the pattern of the examination, even if you want to know that what kind of questions come in the examination, so previous year questions you can get with this guidebook, which is absolutely free of cost, to save your time, to save your efforts, and you can easily download this guidebook. The link is provided in the description box below. So now I want to show you the students that have given the right answer of the previous session question. So it is Uday, Kengshuk, Komal, Dinesh, Glass, Perpetual, Santosh, Ashish, Dhanesh, Imtiaz, Abhishek, Adit, okay, Doraemon, Ankita, Mindset. Okay, Ankita has said A and E. Let me show you the right answers first of all. So for the first question, the right answer is that you had to find the correct statement. So A is correct as well as B is also correct. The C is incorrect because here the Department of Communication is not correct. Okay, so A, first and second statements are correct. So A is the right answer here. Next question is regarding just a second, huh? Okay, but the answer of the next question should be B. Okay, so Ashish, Dhanesh and Imtiaz, Mindset, Sarish, Deba, Revati, Shubham, YDV, Urvashi, Raj, Kinera, Sonal, Jay, Arju, Riya, Siddharth, Rahul, Kavya, Akash, Vijay, Kamal, and Ayush, Priyanka, Tamiz, Anup, Vikrant, Aditi, Roshan, Rushi, Rahul, Aditya, Mukul, Ishika, Spreet, Aditya, Tanul, Ram and Sonia and Tanu. So they have given the right answer. So I tried not to make the lengthy sessions because I know that your time is very precious. So I try not to make the lengthy sessions, but some sessions they require much of the understanding, and so for that the sessions have to be made in such a way. But I will try as much as I can to not make the session, make the lengthy sessions. Okay. So this was the first question where the answer is A. Okay. For the second question, so for the second question, that is regarding the SEC statement. So here the answer should be B, because banks with annual import authorization of gold and silver. So this is the correct statement. 1 is the correct statement. SECs, they are banks permitted to execute both, not both, but only the buy orders. That's why second statement is incorrect. And the SECs are required to appoint an Indian bank. No, it is not an Indian bank that they have to appoint. The SEC is present in the IFSC, so they have to appoint a bank branch of IFSC, that is the IFSC banking unit. So not an Indian bank, but the IFSC banking unit they have to appoint. So 2 and 3, they both are the incorrect statements. That's why the B is the right answer here. So first ka A, second ka B. Okay. Now thank you very much, and if you have any query you can comment down below, as well as do give the right answer of the homework questions. Do give the right answer of the homework question. If you have any query you can comment down below, as well as call us here, mail us here. Thank you very much everyone. See, consumption expenditure survey, it releases every other month. So that means it will be released Feb, March, April. It will be released in April. So why you are studying the surveys of right now when you have to again study it near to the examination, and the surveys near to the examination are more relevant. So I will suggest that, so I will suggest that do the surveys near to the examination, because that will be the recent data. Otherwise you will start cramming all the data that is not at all relevant. Okay. So we will do the surveys but near to the examination, so that you remember, as well as the recent data is provided to you. So no irrelevant information you should cram. That is my idea. Okay.